recording?
Mm-hmm.
So you starting to greet, or I greet the subscribers? Subscribers and non-subscribers, hello, welcome. So today we're just having a conversation about this year and how it's been. This has definitely been a year to remember. We won't forget 2020 at all. And just dealing with the new norm, or like the ups and downs of this year. Mental health, most definitely. I think these are definitely trying times. So I guess just talking about that. We normally talk about things like this with each other. So it's just, tagging you along with our conversations we normally have to like uplift each other, or like check in mentally to make sure, we're equally yoked.
We always have this discussion, but on a different scale. Like, I would just look at her and say, the year started off so great. We were having fun.
Yeah.
We were on vacation. We were doing this and all that, and Corona just come and mash up our life.
Everything.
I remember the week before the first person tested positive in Jamaica. We were at Hilton.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we were at
we left there that weekend.
Yeah, so we were there and we were talking about how it's going crazy in China, and I think it was in New York.
Yeah,
and we were like, yo, I hope this doesn't get to Jamaica and stuff like that.
A couple of days after, it just was like boom. And
yeah, we had big plans as well.
Yeah,
next weekend.
Everyone had big plans. Like, people had goals set. Let's even talk about finances. Like, it's taken a toll on everyone. I think if anything, this year has taught everyone to have multiple streams of income. So if you just had one income coming in that you were depending on, this year has greatly affected it. Like, people's hours are being cut. Some people's positions are it's pretty much gone.
Yeah, a lot of people losing their jobs and stuff like that. And a lot of people wouldn't understand until they're in that position. How tough it is. I definitely can understand, because I can, financially, I've been there, done that, so I know, what it's like to have it and all that stuff. So, I can understand people losing their jobs and have to start from zero.
The struggle is real out here.
Exactly,
Very real.
you look at life differently when you're in a certain type of life.
Yeah.
People that are not in that category, they won't understand. They will look.
Even not to interrupt you, even then, like, again, more money, more problems. Like, you might not. I just think that what I've learned this year, not to judge a book by its cover, which they always say that is. Just because you might think someone might have it all, doesn't mean that like they're mentally okay, or they probably have a bunch of issues, whether it's family issues or whatever they're going through, and then you have the real financial struggle. So I think this year is showing us it doesn't matter what platform you're on, everyone goes through their struggles.
Yeah, just imagine your bill times 2. People with that have it, their bills are like 10 times your bill. They have the same. They're not spending small amounts. Like I said, more money, more problems. You live in a smaller house, you're paying this light bill. They live in a house 5 times your size, they have to be paying the light bill. So it kind of works out,
everyone,
in a sense.
Yeah, so everyone has been going through it. Like, I feel like 2020 has just leveled everyone out. Like, it's like, okay, this is it. So what has been your adjustment for this year?
My adjustment?
And what's your biggest adjustment and biggest lesson of 2020 so far?
For me, I think the only thing I had to adjust to was the summer. Normally, I'm in Europe every summer for competing, so for 3 months. So I think that was the biggest adjustment for me, because usually I don't really go out and party, and I don't have a 9-to-5 job or anything like that. it's just always home, training, and back. Sometimes I go to like, the garage to buy stuff or the hardware. So I didn't have to adjust a lot in that sense. It's just, when it comes to like competitions,
Right, traveling for work.
traveling stuff, yeah, that's the only thing that was different for me. So being home, the curfews, they don't really bother me.
Yeah, that's true. Because you normally go to bed early anyways,
Yeah.
and you are on a set schedule already. So
what about you?
mentally, what was a game changer for you too?
Mentally,
I can go for. I think mentally for me is like a lot of stuff that you buried and then you just swept under the rug and were like, oh, I'll deal with it later. And the later was this year. It was just looking at you right in the mirror, like staring right back at you, like you have to deal with your issues. Like instead of just thinking everything's fine or we have our escapes where I get to travel for work or whatever the issues may be, like whatever you're facing mentally within yourself or within the environment that you're in, it was shown a lot this year because you can't escape it. So I think for me, it was just...
That's why I wanted to go back to work.
Yeah, I think for me...
She can't deal with being at home through the time.
Yeah,
all the
that
time.
too was like a standstill. But I'm just speaking in general for people that mentally were... I went through it this year mentally, just going to be honest about it. And it's just not work-based alone, just issues. So I'm just speaking to people in general that have issues they're going through, whether it's family issues, whatever, mentally. Like this year, that's what I'm saying. How were you mentally? It's not just talking about being standstill. It's just capacity, like of your mental health. I definitely want to touch on that because I know people are going through it this year.
Well, like I said, for me, not much has changed. This year, I think for everybody, everything just raised to another scale. For me, every year I used to go through a lot of stress, a lot of, every kind of issue, that you can think of. But I think this year, it kind of showed. Yeah, but I think people got bored and, all that stuff this year. So people will tend to, draw you out a bit more. So mentally, I think it has taken a toll on me, and as well when it comes to Alicia, I have to think about her goals and her dreams and everything as well. So mentally I'm thinking about that, and I want her to achieve all her goals, do all her things. So sometimes when I see her, like, look, when she looks depressed or I keep
down.
questioning, when she looks down and all that stuff, I keep wondering, what can I do to make her feel better, or what can I do for her not to know that this is going on or that is going on, and stuff like that.
I think this year just came in waves, like different, like it's like you're in a big, like the ocean, just waves. Sometimes it gets stronger, sometimes you're floating, and sometimes it's just on and off. I think also my biggest lesson of this year has been I'm coming out of 2020 knowing that I no longer pour into cups that don't pour back into mine. I have ended up draining myself mentally and physically by trying to pour into everyone else's cup, and then I was left empty. And guess what? When you're left empty, there's no one there to pour water in it. You have to go and search for the water. So
so you have to surround yourself with people that can pour back into
exactly.
your cup.
So I really just want that type of energy around me.
You don't need a bag of yes man around you.
Yeah, like it's just really pay attention to the type of energies you have around you, because eventually it does affect you. So that's kind of another thing when I said mentally, it does get to you, and you really start to notice the type of people that you share your everyday life with, just all of those things. So that's my biggest lesson, and just it's my life. I have to live it how I want to live it. I don't care if you don't approve or whatever you have to say. You're going to have something to say about whatever I do, regardless. Like I can't just live my life trying to please you. So if you want to have like a crazy opinion about me or whatever, that's your issue to have. It's not my issue to resolve it. Those two are my biggest lessons.
Yeah, that's true. Because there will be a lot of hearsays and a lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't think like private matters. You understand? I don't think it's. I don't think I should explain to people about my private life, what's
Right.
going on in my private life. If you want to assume that I'm that type of person, I don't think me explaining anything is going to change your
Like
mindset.
they've already
Because
formed their
exactly,
opinion
exactly,
already.
exactly.
And
So
it's not your job to explain to them either.
exactly, it's a private matter.
You
so
know and God
it's-
knows the truth.
Exactly. So I don't need to explain anything to anybody. You know, if you want to believe this, or you know, there are people who will think, who use their common sense and say, no,
This doesn't add
yeah,
up.
this doesn't add up.
1 plus 1 is
Yeah.
not looking like it's adding up to 2. So
Yeah, so you know, surround yourself with positive people, people who can pour back in your cup, people that have the same mindset
Yeah.
that you have, and
people will challenge you to grow.
yeah, exactly, and exactly. Mentally, I think it affects people when they can't really get to move around freely
Yeah.
to like see their family, visit their their loved ones and stuff like that. So you know, I think you just have to learn to adjust.
This new norm.
Yeah, it's going. I
It's
don't.
tough.
People, you need to stop saying you can't wait for 2020 to done. It's not going to change anything. 2020, 2021 is going to come, but this thing will still be around. So don't say, oh, I can't wait for 2021 to come to get rid of coronavirus.
So also, you're just saying they shouldn't
Yeah.
be disappointed.
Yeah,
Like,
don't be disappointed if
yeah.
when January 1st, 2021, when you wake up and you still hear
And
people.
there's still like curfew and stuff.
Exactly. So don't be disappointed when you hear that. You know, I can't bother when I hear people say, "Oh, I can't wait for 2020." 2020 was a rough year.
It's been a rough
people."
year. We just have to find ways to adjust.
Exactly.
And
We are the ones who can change it and
it's about mindset.
Yeah.
So just
this
have
new
to
norm. We just have to get used to it, work with it.
adjust. And if you're
Adjust.
feeling down, definitely do talk to someone too, because there's ways to maneuver. Like I said, it comes in waves, whether it's like mood swings or one day you're up, next day you're down, because you just feel like you can't shake it off. Talk to someone, talk to friends, talk to family, whether it's even seeing a therapist. There shouldn't be any shame in seeing a therapist. You know, I don't know why there's this big thing, especially in the Black community. It's like, oh, you're seeing a therapist? Like, no, it's important to actually talk to someone that's non-biased, that can actually help you figure out.
Then I
your
realize
issues.
they don't want to accept that there is something going on.
But seeing a therapist doesn't mean you're
Pride, the
crazy.
pride. Black
It
people have
just
too much
means
pride, man.
There's a lot you're dealing with
Mhm.
emotionally and physically that
Mhm.
you're drained. So someone just teaches you how to deal and maneuver through the ups and downs. But
Mhm.
talk to people, surround yourself with positive people that inspire you. This is when your vision boards come in handy. Read books, go for a jog, listen to music out loud, whatever you can to get yourself out of that mood. What do you have to say to inspire
Inspire
anyone
people.
that's watching this video, or just what's one advice, like, okay, what is one advice you could give yourself, like your younger self, that you would love to share to
My younger self,
someone watching this now?
I would say
Yeah,
just
you
make.
need to clean your ear.
Yeah, leave my ears alone. Yeah, just make smart decisions. Yeah, that's the only advice I would give right now. Make smart decisions, and like I said, surround yourself with people that are love to see growth.
I think mine would just be, no matter what you're going through, there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So just keep going.
Yeah, because they run up in the daylight. Suppose the tunnel long.
But sometimes that's life though. The tunnel is so long. You're like, Lord, why?
Gosh,
and keep God first in all you do. Pray, keep your faith, keep going. God knows He got me through this year.
Yeah, guys, and just don't give up. You know, if you have a dream, you have a goal,
Honestly.
just make, even when it looks like nothing is gonna happen. Yeah, just don't give up. Just don't give up. You might not get to that exact goal, but I'm sure you can get to it. You know, like this the girl What's her name again that we did the tour with the other day?
Oh,
I can't
Daniel
remember.
sold,
Sorry, Daniel. I'm bad
sold
with
X
names.
Bolton as her Instagram.
Yeah. So like her, ever since you met her,
Yeah.
you know, I was saying that when like she brought the flowers that year.
The eternal
Yeah.
flowers.
And
yeah.
then
Eternal
she
roses.
contacted you about another idea and keep like people like that, they're career driven, they want they want a lot, and I admire her for that because she never stops. She keep looking for different ways to succeed in
Exactly,
life,
and no matter the disappointment.
Yeah.
And I think us humans, our biggest disappointment is when we compare ourselves to others. Like someone might hit their goals at 25, yours might be at 40 or 30. Everyone's rate to success is different. So run your own race. Your destination is coming. Just don't be stopping and looking at someone else's destination if that's not yours yet. God has yours coming. Just be patient and keep going. I think that's young people, especially with social media now. I mean, through COVID, let me tell you, people are posting happy pictures, but it doesn't mean they're necessarily happy. Just run your own race and don't pay attention or don't compare yourself. It's not a competition. Take your time,
live your
strive
life.
through everything.
Stay in your own lane.
Yeah, I know that for sure. I'm not. I have never been like that. I always stay in my own lane because why am I gonna try and compete with something that I know I'm not there yet? It just doesn't. Too much stress. Then you end up in a mood and like sad. I know. I count your small and big blessings.
Yeah,
like
never say never.
Yeah, and like anyone watching this video, some people definitely lost their jobs this year. So if you are getting like a lower pay cut, be grateful because you have something coming in. That's a blessing right there. Someone has completely lost that. So it's just really. I remember someone had said like, why do I always seem so chill? I mean, I'm not always chill, but I try to keep that in mind and set intentions each day. Like, all right, I intend to be present in this moment because I tend to doze off.
Yeah, but you're chill. You're a chill person.
Yeah, because I count my blessings, whether it's big, small,
and
whatever it is.
that doesn't mean that you're not. I mean, you think a lot and you want to do things, and sometimes you have some stress in your head, but you're a chill person.
Yeah.
Like me. Guys, when I said never say never, I remember back in the day I used to say I will never get married. My friends, my friends used to have a bet who is gonna get married first, and no one wanted to bet with me.
Oh, really?
Because no one wanted to bet because they're like they're gonna get married and I'm not gonna get married.
Really?
Yeah, we used to have bets, so I lost the bet. Pretty much, I lost the bet.
So
I got married before everyone. Pretty much.
Why was it that in your head that you were saying? I mean, guys, this video is just all over the place. This is us on a daily, so bear with us. Why were you? I love to pick his brain. Why did you have that mindset, or why did you think that way?
Because I mean, I didn't have a reason to think otherwise. I was just living my life, enjoying the little celebrity life and all that stuff. It's like that kind of change, that mix up your brain, when you see how easy things come at you and all that stuff. You don't think about that type of settling down life.
Right, I understand. Because it's like,
you just move around and a day thing until that one person just come grab you. One person grab you and just just change your mind, change your mind and how you look at life and stuff like that.
But that's like God always has a funny way of telling you.
God funny. God funny.
That's what you said.
Yo, God, you're too funny. Yeah, guys. So definitely. I mean, this is us on a daily. Like we don't want to try and find things to do to post on YouTube.
Right.
We want to be as real as possible. We don't want to make up anything and pretend like we're doing this and pretend like we're doing that. We want to you guys still just know that we are who we are. We're not going to pretend or act like we're this every day we're at the beach.
And it's not every day that we're on trips. We have to plan those ahead of time.
Exactly. We go to different hotels. We love the Hilton. That's our favorite hotel. We go there like probably every other weekend. We try to find other places to go as well. I think we're gonna go to this place. We're not going to say the name yet, but we someone contacted me on Instagram about staying at a hotel, so we might go there soon. So we're not going to get up every day and be on the road and
we have
all over the
life
place
to live,
and try to video things and post fakeness on YouTube. We're not going to do that. This is us.
Yeah.
This is us. We cook. She cooks every day. That's one of the adjustments that she had to make. I mean, she always used to cook, but she has gotten so good at it now. It's so effortless. It's very effortless for her. So she loves to cook a lot. I love to work on my cars. That's my passion. That's my hobby. I love cars. Sometimes I even focus on the cars more than my training.
And that's and I think that's a great thing with this year. If you have a hobby, that's a great outlet. It's just whether it's you want to pick up cooking. I mean, just pick up anything and just learn.
Yeah, and guys, I enjoy my wife's company. Love her company.
Yeah,
I'll take her everywhere I go. No matter what I'm doing, I'll take her every single way.
Even if it's just to the mechanic, come
exactly.
follow me, and then I'm like.
Exactly, and I love my wife's company. She's my best friend, and I said this in a video before, but people don't get it. I talk to her like she's my friend. When it's time to talk to her as my wife, then she's everything. So when I'm talking to her as a friend, I'll say, Brethren, we run jokes and we do this and that, but and she's also my wife, so when I'm talking to her in that sense now, it's way different.
Yeah, because I think if there was personally an issue with it, if I had an issue with it, I would have said something, or something would have risen up from it. Especially this year, we've been in each other's space literally every day, every second, every hour. So. And
I think I kind of enjoy talking to her as my friend a lot more because she understands Jamaican fully. So it's fun for me to actually say,
I've definitely taken on to the culture for sure.
I'm
just not good at speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, man, definitely. So guys, this is.
Just to encourage you, keep your spirits up, sending you love and light, and just continue to run your own race. And honestly, just keep going, pray, keep
make
going first.
Smart decisions
In everything you do.
Turn off the AC when they're not using it.
Yes,
light bills still are coming. Light bills still are, even though I have solar system and all that stuff.
We still are very, very careful.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't matter how much money you have, it can disappear. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about the water because you have to make sure you beat every day. I'm not going to say.
Just be smart in everything you do. Be smart and don't be scared.
Stay off the roads. Stay off the roads, people. If you don't have to go on the road, please don't go on the road because outside is not nice. I don't like it. Too much car accidents, enough potholes, so you'll bust your car tire. The rain, then the violence, the thief them out there. So guys, just be careful out there on the road, or if you don't have to go on the road, don't. Stay at home. Cook. Your husband or your wife. Stay with the kids and all that stuff.
But what if some people don't, honestly this year, some people have realized they don't like each other.
Stay off the road. We're not messing with that. Guys, just remember to like and subscribe, to follow our page, And tell us what more you would like to see
Yes.
in our videos, because you will get car videos and cooking videos every
And we're
day.
trying to show Jamaica as much.
That
Show off Jamaica as much. Also, leave in the comment sections what your lesson was for this year, what your adjustment was this year. I definitely want to read through it and see. And I think sharing is good for everyone, so people can see that I'm not alone, So
yeah, guys, and you touch on a very valuable point. We're trying to show off Jamaica, everything Jamaica, food, the traveling, all that stuff. It's not really about just us.
Yeah.
We have people watching us all over the world, and we want to show off Jamaica. So, you tell us more places to go.
Yeah,
tell us more places. Like this hotel. This hotel, I had no idea it existed, and they contacted me on Instagram, and it looks so beautiful. There's so much Jamaica has to offer. People go out and enjoy Jamaica safely. There's a lot to see here in your own country, and encourage people to come to your country.
That's true.
So, blessings.